Bish made a return. I don't know if he's still in hiding. He's been running from the foul-mouth Aussie all week in the street.
J.Vega! Have I got your attention now? I said David Flores wasn't safe out here. His blood is now on your hands, and so is that kid's blood.
Finally say, after the vicious and heinous attack last week by Aussie, I'm not suspending you, Aussie. You have been terminated. No longer welcome in the art of wrestling. Have fun. Good luck in everything. Good riddance. Now, with that news comes this other. I'm not suspending you, Aussie. You have been terminated. You're no longer welcome in the art of wrestling. You have been terminated.
No time left to wonder. Without won the war, as I can see. I'm a dead man.
I run the show. Nobody tells me what to do.
Laying on the side of the road. I got me no more worries. I carry no heavy load. And the lineman, he ain't got nothing over me. I'm a dead man, washed up on the shore. No time left to wonder. Without won the war. And the lineman, he ain't got nothing over me.
Oh my. Yes. As you can see, I'm here celebrating. Celebrating once again the refiring of Aussie. See, last week just shows how deep my pockets can go. Last year shows how deep my affiliations run. Now, with that being said, yes, I went to the union. I had to get a union. Because if not, everybody here in AOW thinks they can run roughshod. See, I had to bring in my own crew to take out Aussie. He deserved it. So, I'm gonna pour me a drink, and I'm gonna toast one to Aussie. Have fun in that unemployment line. I heard Outback Steakhouse is hiring. Enjoy working over there. Now, that being said,
Good evening, Art Society. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Colon. I am the president of content and operations here at the Arts of Wrestling. And today I have a prepared statement to clear up some things. First of all, Dante, our intermediate champion, he hasn't defended his title and hasn't appeared for some time now. His appearance at our Art of War event is now questionable, but I can assure you that Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmins, will get his shot at the intermediate title one way or another. So let me just put that at ease. As for Dante is no longer intermediate champion, and details of the title's future will be announced later tonight. Now, J.Vega, there is a higher power. Jason, no one person is higher than the brand. And you certainly are not. On top of that, the buck stops here. Not with you. Now, Vega, last week I booked Foul-Mouthed Aussie in a match against yourself. Jason Vega, you have shown willingness to abuse power and neglect valuable talent. Foul-Mouthed Aussie was looking for competition. He wanted to be a part of Monday Night Mike, and that only helps us. You failed him as a talent, and you failed to entertain our fans. So yes, I made it official last Saturday, and you, Jason, have failed the Art Society once again. Therefore, Art of War, Foul-Mouthed Aussie will go one-on-one with Haystacks. I figure it is only fair to give him a chance at a bit of revenge, and Jason, if you interfere or show up at all at that match, you will be suspended. So I hope that clears things up. Jason, I'll see you around, and to our fans, have fun tonight and enjoy the arts.
Hello, Art Society. Welcome to Monday Night Mike. What an exciting way to start here tonight on the Monday Night Mike. For the first time, we actually get to meet Elizabeth Colon. We get a face as to who is this higher power that made the match last week. That's been giving Vega hell. Elizabeth Colon putting her foot down, basically vetoing J.Vega's firing of the Foul-Mouthed Aussie. He would have been fired for the second time tonight. Elizabeth Colon stepping up. Not only that, she makes a match, the Foul-Mouthed Aussie versus Haystacks at the Art of War, which is already a stacked card, with J.Vega banned from ringside. What a night so far, folks! And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. Tonight we got history tonight, folks. The first ever tag team match in the Arts of Wrestling. The walking WarChain, the elite champion, will be teaming up with your Lordship, Baret Lavoe, and they will be opposite of their Art of War opponents, the number one contender for the elite championship, the Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford, and the Divine Deity of the Arts, Genesis, will be teaming up with Chris Radford, and what's sure to be a historic match. Wow, and that's just, we got the Hammer's here. He's going to be in action, and we also have a new breed match, a preview of the triple threat this Saturday at the Art of War. A preview of it, the professional challenges, the bad boy, Sean Stone. I'm sure Diego Diamond is going to have a lot to say about that, as he always does. He has a big mouth. But before we get to anything, guys, I just wanted to say, on behalf of myself and everyone here at the Arts of Wrestling, there is a young man by the name of Hunter Hall, and he is fighting cystic fibrosis, and this is a disease that it basically eats up your lungs, and you know, if I were you guys, I would research it. Please Google it. Show your support. Wear the purple for Hunter. Knowledge is power in order to fight this kind of disease. Hunter, we here at the Hearts, you know, you might not know a lot of us here, but you don't have to. You know, Hunter doesn't promo here. He's not from the Arts of Wrestling. He's from another group. but it doesn't matter. In this promo world, what brings us together is that we're all wrestling fans. That's what makes us family. Whether you promo here, in PPF, anywhere, wherever you promo, we're all one, we're all family, and when one falls, we'll all fall. Hunter, we are here, we're rooting for you, we're praying for you, we're sending positive thoughts your way, and keep fighting that good fight, Hunter, fight, and hopefully, when you wake up, you get this message. We're rooting for you. So Hunter, on behalf of the Art of Wrestling, get well soon, my friend.
Monday Night Mike! And here I am, standing here in front of everyone. The foul-mouthed Aussie. I bet there's 2 people that didn't think I would show tonight. But as we have heard from the president of the arts of wrestling, tonight, J.Vega, your little plan didn't go as well as you thought it would. So you thought you could pay off Haystacks to take me out last Monday night. How'd that go for you? The arts of wrestling, let me tell you something. I've been talking to the doctors all week long. I've went and gone had CT scans done on my back. Stitches in my arm. Couple of broken ribs. At Arts of Wrestling. The bruises on my legs from landing on that steel step ladder. You know what? I'm still standing here tonight in front of each and every one of you. And Haystacks, if you haven't heard the news already, let me fill you in, son. At the Art of War, you will face the foul-mouthed Aussie. And I don't care how bruised, how broken I am. This is one thing you should have just stuck your nose out of. You see, I would have let you do whatever you wanted to do in the arts of wrestling. You and your little union buddies. But no, you had to take the payout from a gutless, loyal, lovable, adorable, pain in the ass Commissioner J.Vega. So you took the easy way out and you took the money to come after Aussie straight away. Haystacks, that is your first mistake. Your second mistake is not getting the job done. What did you give me? Like 3 running power slams? You hit me with chairs. You hit me with ladders. But yet I'm still standing here. Yeah, I might not be 100%. But there's one thing you should do, Haystacks. And that's look at the history of the foul-mouthed Aussie. And I don't step away from no fight. And Haystacks, yeah, my eye might still be a little beat up. My body might still be a little beat up. But come Art of War, I only need one eye on you. And I will show everybody at Art of War that the foul-mouthed Aussie is not somebody to be messed with. And I don't care if it's just you or your little union buddies. Because I stand alone, I fight alone, and I will crawl to that arena at Art of War if I have to. Hey, Stacks. Any other man would have never been seen again after the beating you gave me last week. But I ain't running, and I ain't hiding. And as we've heard at Art of War, I get to take my frustrations out on you. And J.Vega, I will show you why you wasted your money on a second-rate promo artist that thinks he can come in here and take me out. Arts of Wrestling, tune in to the Art of War, 30th of March. Because you will see the most vicious, the most dangerous, foul-mouthed Aussie to date. And this will be a warning for anybody else that wants to come and try and blindside the foul-mouthed Aussie like a couple of punk-ass bitches. Hey, Stacks, you should have thought long and hard about the decision you made, because the decision you made was the wrong one. And I'll see you at Art of War.
So, Art of Wrestling has finally put me in a match. But what does AOW decide to put me in against? A good personal friend of mine, of Tony the Hammer Morrison. Now, granted, I heard he's part of a union called the PPF Union. A company that decided to get rid of me for no reason. Because you know why? Because I know PPF is afraid to bring Scars back. Because they don't know how ultra-violent I can get. They don't know how bloody I could get. But Tony, the Hammer Morrison, I think I'm bringing my little pal here with me to the ring. And when that match is over, and you're laying there in the middle of the ring, helpless, I just might crack this on your skull. So Hammer, I'll see you tomorrow night for Monday Night Mike. Because I just might get ultra violent on your ass.
Well. Michael Scars Minor, you and the Hammer lock it up one more time. We do this dance one more time. I don't know how many dances I've been with you, brother, but every single time I get in there, I'll whoop your ass clean. Now, when are you going to get through your thick skull that the Hammer is just too good? The Hammer is just way out of your league. But, let's enlighten everybody here in the AOW. The Hammer has beaten Michael Scars Minor so many times that I have called him a jobber. He has pushed my career to the roofs because he comes in at the right time, gets his ass whooped as always, no matter what, and then he comes back. So I give Michael Scars Minor, he's a fighter, he's a trooper, And he keeps coming, whether he's going to lose, whether he's going up against something he knows he cannot defeat. He keeps coming. So I will shake your hand, Michael Miner, because you don't stop, you don't quit. I give you the respect you deserve because you keep coming. You remind me of that guy, Rocky Balboa, you know, the guy who gets put in the ring against monsters, but he just keeps on trucking. The only difference is, this underdog isn't going anywhere. So Monday Night Mike, last time I was here, things didn't quite go my way. And I know you're all having a good time about it. But just remember, if you think that's going to put the hammer down, if you think that's going to end the hammer here in AOW, I don't think so. But let me tell you what's going to happen. The Union is here. The Union's going to reign supreme as we always do. And nobody's going to stop us. Nobody's going to stop me. And Michael Miner, I hope you're ready to lace those boots nice and tight. I hope you're ready to get hurt. I hope you're ready to get beaten. I hope you're ready for all the war that's coming your way, because when it's all said and done, once again, Michael Scars Miner will be dropped by the hammer, as he always is, as he always will be. You are the jobber to the hammer. Jobber 101. Hashtag that, baby, because that's exactly what you are. And tonight, I show everybody here on Monday Night Fight what exactly I'm going to do to you. Bombs are coming, brother. Hammer bombs are airing all over the world, and I'm gonna let them all land on your ass. And when it's all said and done, and the Union has done whatever it needs to do tonight, well then, you will be beaten, battered, and broken.
Transmission. Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. Data connection established. Syncing with host computer.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 305 pounds, Tony Hammer Morrison.
Your demon has stripped back your memories and set you up to take the fall. And in your mind, the clouds have been gathering
Welcome back, our society. As you heard from our president, Elizabeth Cologne, who finally revealed herself as the higher power that overtook J.Vega. Oh my goodness, I am still excited about this whole situation. First of all, she announced that our Art of War haystacks will be going one-on-one with the Foulmouth Aussie. Add that to what's already a stat card in the Art of War. And it's going to be a phenomenal event. That's this Sunday, live at the artsofwrestling.com, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The Art of War haystacks, Foulmouth Aussie will go one-on-one, and J.Vega is banned from ringside. But speaking of Art of War, we also have to address the Intermediate Championship. Dante D'Angelis, he's been missing in action here in Arts of Wrestling. He is our Intermediate Champion, first ever Intermediate Champion. Fortunately, never got to defend it. We have not heard from Dante. We hope that he's safe. We hope that he's okay. We haven't heard from him. And we hope that you're doing okay, my friend. But, unfortunately, here in the Arts of Wrestling business moves on. And the Intermediate Championship is now vacated. And Slim Trimmins, who was supposed to go to Art of War and fight for promo and fight for the Intermediate Championship, will still be the #1 contender And this is what I've been told. This is what we are proposing. This is what I've been told. This is what the Art of Wrestling is proposing. So what's going to happen is that every match in the Art of Wrestling this Sunday at the Art of War, with the exception of the Elite Championship match, every other match will be a qualification match for the Intermediate Championship. These qualifiers will face off in a match this coming Monday, next Monday, on Monday Night Mike, and the winner of that series, those qualifiers will go into a series of matches, which we will explain at the Art of War, and the winner of that series will face Slim Trimmins for the Intermediate Championship. Now, as far as Slim Trimmins, he is going to be in action in our first ever countdown match to our big showcase, Art of War. Who would that be against? Well, that is still being worked out, so we'll find that out. Possibly not by the end of tonight. We'll find that out sometime this week at the archwrestling.com. So there you have it, folks. Intermediate Championship vacated. Various qualification matches this Saturday's Art of War, which should be pretty intriguing. Nonetheless, folks, business moves on. Business as usual. And speaking of the Art of War, we have a triple threat match this Saturday at the Art of War. The Professional will be taking on Bad Boy Stone. Will be taking on Diego Diamond. The winner of that match is guaranteed a one-on-one Intermediate Championship match in the future. But before we get to the Art of War and the triple threat match this Sunday, we have a one-on-one match. The Professional challenge Bad Boy Sean Stone, and that is up next.
Art of Wrestling. It is your boy, the Professional here, speaking about his match tonight with the Bad Boy Sean Stone. He seems to think that he has my number. He seems to think that I'm just another rookie. I may be new to this business, but I'm not new to the business of hurting people and putting people in hospital and humbling the cocky, quietening the loud. The word on the block is he likes to create problems here in Art of Wrestling. He likes to go against the corporate machine. So do I. But key difference between me and you is nobody owns me. Yet you want to attack. You want to go off on this tangent. You want to be this outlaw. So it looks like I'm going to have to teach you some manners. Like a contract killer truly does. That was my old profession. I can kill a man with my bare hands. So what makes you think that you stand a chance against me? It's quite laughable, actually, that you seem to think that you can walk in here, swinging your baseball bat around, taking over every news station around, doing everything that you think is correct, doing everything in your power to disrupt the flow here in Art of Wrestling. But the problem is, I am in the Art of Wrestling, and I'm here to put a stop to all of your bullshit. You want to come in swinging that bat? How about I shove it so far up your rear orifice, you'll be able to taste it? bring it to ringside. But if you so much try to use, I will punish you for it. You may think you're a bad boy, but the definition of a true man is one who can use these. Not one who swings around weapons in a tank top that's 3 sizes too small, acting like he's some high school reject that was kicked off of the baseball team. So I dare you, I triple dare you to step in that ring with me tonight and not be humble and realise that I am your equal. Because if you start getting cocky, I will punish you every step of the way. Because that is my job. That is what I am contracted to do, and that's what I will do. So get used to feeling pain and suffering. So ladies and gentlemen, I am here to right the wrongs of the imbeciles that are in this company. A lot of them are great performers, but there's a few bits of trash that needs sculpting, cleaning, polishing, and I'll be the man to do it.
Well. Looks like tonight they've got me going against a guy who calls himself the Professional. And since the bad boy Sean Stone, I don't have all day to kind of run down who you are, what you're here for, what you're here to do, whether you're face, whether you're heel. It really, clearly doesn't matter. And by the way, J.Vega, the bad boy's on your screen once again. And oh, am I committing another cardinal error here in the arts of wrestling? Because I'm on your screen with a belt. That's right. Because I was born a champion. I lived my life as a champion. I made my splashing debut here in the arts of wrestling as a champion. The bad boy, Sean Stone. And just so you know, Mr. Professional, I'm not even done with you because quite frankly, I haven't even started. So let me tell you this, Mr. Mumble Mouth. You call yourself a professional. What are you the professional at? The professional whipping boy after tonight's all said and done, because the bad boy is going to take you to the whipping post. And when I take you there, I'm going to take you straight to the woodshed, and it's going to be all over but the crying, sir. So just so you know, let me give you a rundown of just who you're dealing with. See, I've cut my teeth in this promo thing long time ago, perhaps when you were still having wet dreams about stepping into a ring, or even wet dreams about stepping in front of a camera and cutting a promo. Yes, sir, I've been doing this a lot longer. I've been doing this for quite a spell. So just so you know, you're not stepping between the ropes against a 2-bit rookie. Unlike yourself, you're still wet behind the ears. You still have Similac on your breath. After tonight, Mr. Professional, you're gonna fall victim to the man, the one and only, bad boy, Sean Stone. And it's okay. See, sometimes I move a little bit fast and the thing just, life can't catch up quick enough, so your vision may get blurred. So let me slow it down for even guys like you. See, I want you to understand, Mr. Professional, that when you climb into the ring with a guy like the bad boy Sean Stone, you get laced. Plain and simple. And after tonight, I've said it before and I'll say it again and again and again. You just got laced, Mr. Professional. And in case you want another slice of the bad boy, come get some.
When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. Snap off, snap off. I'm about to snap off. When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. When that beat drop, boy, I'm about to snap off. Snap off, snap off. I'm about to snap off. I ain't got nothing to lose. I already done lost it. You see the life that I live now, but you don't know what this thing cost me. I rapped about what I lived about. You better go and do your homework. When that whistle blow, when that ball snap, I'm cross the line and I'm in first. My team though, they own. When it's time for us to roll out, boy, we come together, we move. Through blood, sweat, and tears, boy, but we do not lose. We hold it down this front line like an O-line in the Super Bowl. When it's game time, it's crunch time. Fuse us with them Vegas. Hello to all my haters. Sorry, but I see you later. Hope that you can see the table. My Lord just set a place for me, and I'm sitting down and I'm gon' eat. I black out, I zone out, do all that till I'm on E. I snap off, snap off. I'm about to snap off, snap off, snap off. I'm about to snap off, snap off, snap off. I'm about to snap off. You might wanna step back there and give your boy some room. Oh,
And I know you can hear us coming. Now throw your hands up in the sky where they supposed to be. Now wave them.
And his opponent from Leeds, England, weighing in at 245 pounds. Now, the professional taker.
All my life I've been working for the money. All my life I've been chasing after honey. All my life you could never take it from me. Got the confidence of every motherfucker who said
Hey Flores.
go figure now the boy here rise and make the sun in the morning.
Ain't nobody want to talk to you real quick. No, don't. Come on. Put the headset back on. Come on, Flores. We just want to talk.
And I'm the hottest up in here like Jordan in game 6.
See how fast that guy ran? I've never seen that man run so fast. Well, we all know who I am. I'm here to see a match between Fruity Pebble and I honestly don't know the other guy's name. But set up my little viewing station here, and fortunately, excuse me, we don't know. Smells. I actually need to hear what these guys are saying, so let's get into that action, huh? It's nice of him to leave a little viewing monitor here. Wow. Not really, but wow. These guys, these are my competitors? These are my competitors? Okay. wonder how much stocks are doing. These. Huh. Stitch Fix. What? No, I was paying attention. I was paying attention. Yep. There he goes with that bat again. Yep. Where's Sam with that latte? Anyone seen Sam? Yeah. Alright, here's another one. Man, I wasted my time for that. For this? For this. I wasted my time for this? It's ridiculous. God. Where's Slim Trimmings? When do I face that guy? That was it. Came here for that. Made me put on the headset for that thing. Horrible.
I'm about to snap off. I ain't got nothing to lose. I already done lost it. You see the life that I live now, but you don't know what this thing cost me. I rapped about what I lived about. You better go and do your homework. When that whistle blow and that ball snap, I'm cross the line and I'm in first. My team though, they when it's time for us to roll out, boy, we come together. We do blood, sweat, and tears, boy, but we do.
Honestly, I don't care. I don't care who gives her the right to think she's the boss. I run things here. I'm the commissioner. I don't care who she thinks she is.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Data connection established. Syncing with host computer.
Of all the stupid decisions that could have been made. And this is what you do. You book Haystacks versus the Foulmouth Aussie at Art of War. After seeing what I did to him in a little under 2 minutes, you're going to give me free reign for any time that I want to get a hold of this guy, to decimate one of the top tier stars that the AEW has? What are you thinking? You can't be. And then you throw out the little stipulation that J.Vega is going to be not allowed at ringside. Sweetheart, he wasn't at ringside the last time that I destroyed him. He stood at the top of the ramp and made sure that the ink was dry on the check. You just took away the only official that you have that could have threw in the towel for the Aussie come Art of War. We're coming. We are taking over. And there's nobody that can stop us.
Well, guys, we made it to the end of the night. It's been one hell of a night so far here in the Arts of Wrestling. We're not even done. We have a main event, the first ever tag team match here in the Arts of Wrestling. We're not done. We're nowhere near done. It's stacked night. So before we get to that, don't forget, guys, this Saturday, Saturday Night Showcase. There will be a Saturday Night Showcase a little earlier than usual. Will be a countdown show. You might see it somewhere around the 2 or 3 o'clock Eastern Time PM range, and it will be kind of like a countdown show to the Art of War. You may see Slim Trimmins in action at Saturday Night Showcase for the first time ever. We never had a match at Saturday Night Showcase. That may all change this Saturday when Slim Trimmins is in action at Saturday Night Showcase. I mean, he's the #1 contender for the Intermediate Championship, and the only way to have a match at Saturday Night Showcase is if you're the Intermediate Champion. So close enough, right? But guys, don't forget, we have a stacked card. We never had such a huge card like we have for the Art of War. You know, we're kicking things off with the Asylum match. Bruiser Bronson will be taking on the American Psycho Dennis Molinax. The loser of this match will be in an insane asylum for 60 days. We may not see this person for 60 days. This is an important match. A Hell in a Cell-like structure will be presented this Saturday at the Art of War. We have the New Breed Initiative, Diego Diamond versus Sean Stone, Bad Boy Sean Stone versus the Professional in a triple threat match. That should be exciting. We have Haystacks, the Union's Haystacks, going one-on-one against the foul-mouthed Aussie. J.Vega is banned from ringside. How much better can that get? Of course, we have Baret Lavoe, your Lordship, who will be in action, in tag team action, opposite side of his opponent tonight, Genesis. So Baret Lavoe will be taking on Genesis at the Art of War. This is a rematch from Millennium, one of the most anticipated matches that we have this weekend coming up. And of course, we have the Elite Championship match itself. It doesn't get any better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important prize in the arts, the Elite Championship. The walking WarChain will be defending his title against the #1 contender, the Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford. It should be a doozy. It's going to be what Jim Ross would say, a slobber knocker. If it's any indication to what the build-up's been so far, it's going to be historic. So, guys, don't forget this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, artsofwrestling.com. It's the only way you're going to get to see the Art of War. What more of a stat card can we give you, can we present to you for you to not tune in? Tune in. We got 5 historic matches. And we got Saturday Night Showcase before that, which you will be able to catch here on our YouTube channel. So, with that being said, guys, we got more history to make here tonight. For the first time ever, a tag team match here in the Arts of Wrestling. The Walking WarChain, the Elite Champion, will be taking on with your Lordship, Baret Lavoe, as they take on Divine Deity of the Arts, Genesis, who teams up with the #1 contender, the Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford. And ladies and gentlemen, that match is up next.
When justice is done, it is a joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy any mortal stronghold. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the ones who court war, the ones who make deals with the devil, and attempt to bring the forces of evil and darkness to the arts of wrestling. And with that, your enemies will be yourselves. Those who you team with for wealth and war cannot coexist, and shall be defeated by a crippler and the Divine Deity known as Genesis. The light will blind you, he who has no name, and the light will be so bright that even the one who courts war will have no choice but to abandon this feeble attempt to bring darkness to the arts and restore your name. For you will fall as your partnership depends on you to work as one, and those who deceive are alone and will abandon one another at the first sign of weakness and defeat. This is chapter 3 in the book of Genesis, the destruction of war and the elimination of a past foe. Follow the light.
Arts of Wrestling, you know the drill. Well, well, well. Welcome to Monday Night Mike, and welcome to the first ever tag team match in the Arts of Wrestling. Welcome to the imminent devastation of WarChain and Baret Lavoe, courtesy of Genesis and the Canadian Crippler. Now, WarChain, I'm sure that your baby in a boxcar brain will come up with some really good stuff for this match. But why don't you save your breath? You'll probably need it to blow up your next date. Now, I'm sure you'll probably use that old gimmick again. You always do. But the Canadian Crippler makes old look good.
and I make old relevant and entertaining. You only make old boring and repetitious. But that's the difference between you and I, WarChain. I learn from my mistakes. You keep making the same mistake and promo over and over and over again. Now, I know that everyone is allowed to be stupid once in a while, but you're really abusing that privilege. So tonight, at Monday Night Mike, in our tag team match, I'm coming for you, WarChain. And Baret Lavoe, you better stay out of my way, boy, or you'll just become collateral damage. I'm gonna let my tag team partner, Genesis, take care of you, little man. Blood will spill and bones will break, and they won't be ours.
Well, I have just received a telegram from Milton stating that the Arts of Wrestling are having their first ever tag team promo match. And who do they look up? They look up their Lordship. And they pair me up with a man by the name of WarChain. Interesting. Very interesting. I am looking very much forward to align myself with a man of your caliber. I say, let's give them what money can't buy. And that is them having a solid victory. After all, why would I lie? I am your Lordship.
So tonight, I have the privilege of being a part of the first ever tag team match here in the Arts of Wrestling. And I'm paired with this Baret. Ain't that some shit little girls putting their hair? Hell, it sounds like a venereal disease. But nonetheless, you're rubbing elbows with greatness tonight, Jack. And I expect your whole ass to be here and put in work. So let's get it in. Paired up to face off against this bad rash I can't scrape off with a damn razor blade. This guy who likes to play dress up. And then, of course, this other guy who's always walking around in some kind of a Shaolin monk outfit, looking like a cross between a Catholic priest and damn Rey Mysterio's uncle. What the hell are you doing here? Where the hell have you been? Nobody's seen or heard anything from you. All but about 5 total minutes worth of matches here in the Arts of Wrestling. And you think you have what it takes to step to the promo god? You are nothing. You are less than nothing. I have stepped in piles of shit that are more impressive than you. So get the hell out of my way and go back to your Power Rangers remake. I got older fish to fry. And that being said, Crippler, I want you to use your ears and I want you to hear me, Crips. I haven't forgot about you by a damn long shot. You only have a few days left to act like a hard ass and eat solid food, and I hope you damn well enjoy them. Because after Art of War March 30th, you will be nothing more than a footnote, a distant memory of the Arts of Wrestling, and simply put, a shell of what once was, well, a poser. You will feel every damn second of me, and when it's over, you will damn well know why they call me the Pain Train and Promo God. I am the WarChain, an elite champion. You're just a guy on borrowed time with too much imagination playing dress up. And make no mistake, this Saturday, that shit ends.
will break.
And their opponents, first, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Baret.
The pain train has arrived! I am a beautiful symphony of pain! The one and only ass kisser, head splitter, hit list fighter, and ripper. I am the measuring stick! The pain train has arrived!